Hey everybody, it's Adrian Chenault from Contact Mapping, and what I want to talk to you about today is one of the biggest mistakes that we see people making in the way that they conduct themselves in conversations, whether that's a business conversation or a personal conversation. So often what we find is that we are so busy trying to sound interesting, to come up with the next thing to say, to try to impress somebody in a conversation, that we really miss out on the ability to connect at an authentic level. And so one of the big rules that we train people on at Contact Mapping is that your job is to be interested instead of interesting. Interested instead of interesting. And so all you're trying to do is, instead of spending all that time in the back of your head trying to figure out what you're going to say next and really hardly even listening to what the person across from you is saying, instead what you want to do is get as curious as possible about getting into the life and the mind of the person who you're talking to. Kobe Bryant, legendary NBA player, obviously has had a huge successful career in the NBA and has actually become a filmmaker afterwards, if you didn't know that. And somebody asked him recently, what is the number one thing that you would point to as the difference maker in your extremely successful career? And it shocked me what he said. He said that his number one differentiator is that he is more curious than anybody out there. Now, Kobe Bryant, if you know anything about him, is legendary for being one of the hardest working players in the history of the NBA, worked constantly, up before anybody, stayed later than everybody. And yet, even though his work ethic was second to none, the curiosity that he brought to the table is what he said is the thing that separated him from everybody else. And that curiosity, you have the ability to bring that to bear on every conversation that you're in. And if you think about the last great conversation that you had and somebody who really you connected with and you just thought, oh man, that person, I just really enjoyed them. If you reflect on what that conversation was like, I would venture to guess that you spent a lot of time talking about your very favorite subject, yourself, and that the reason that you were so interested and attracted to the person who was talking with you is because they were interested in you and they gave you an opportunity to shine inside of that conversation. And so if you can turn the tables and you can be that person and you can ask great questions and you can truly listen to the answer and you can truly affirm people and encourage them and help to guide them through that conversation, it is going to make a huge difference in the type of connection that you're going to make and the lasting impression that you're going to leave with somebody. And it's so easy to do because you don't have to worry about trying to sound impressive anymore. You don't have to worry about coming up with the perfect thing to say to make people laugh or to make them like you or whatever it is, because all you need to do is, if you're interested in them in a truly authentic way, they're going to love you for that. So go try that today and let us know how it works for you. I'm confident it's going to make a big difference. If you need a little extra coaching, go to contactmapping.com, tap in the philosophy section up there and download the free coffee shop interview that we have. It's a guide that's going to unpack that even more and really give you a lot of great insights into how to develop better relationships. So go check that out today, contactmapping.com, and thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.